world of fitness gurus, trainers, and tons of information, myself, Chrissie Sandsbeer, co-host Chris Marzarella, and comedian and producer of the show, Sean Malloy, break down the real and raw of a fitness-based lifestyle with plenty of tips and insights to achieve today's ultimate fitness lifestyle. Consistency, variety, and convenience all have to come together to help create this listening experience. I'm a NASM certified functional trainer and a corrective exercise specialist. I am also a licensed massage therapist in New Jersey for these past 20 years. My co-host Chris is a USAPL powerlifting coach, as well as an ACSM personal trainer and physique coach. Together, we all blend our contrasting fitness ideas and come to you with industry knowledge, integrity, and much needed humor in today's fitness normal. So welcome into your fitness lifestyle podcast. Hello everyone and welcome back to season 3 of the Fitness Lifestyle Podcast. So glad that you guys are with us. I'm your host, Chrissie Sandsbeer, with Mr. Chris Marzarella.
Hey.
Jack Daddy.
Yeah.
What's up, everyone?
We're so glad that you're here with us. We hope you guys had an amazing summer. And yeah, it was a hot one, right? Especially in Jersey.
Oh yeah. Humid.
Swampy.
Swamp ass.
Swamp ass, oh no.
September.
My mortal enemy.
We're in the middle of September and it's still kind of hot, so
It always is.
cool down. But at any rate, we hope you guys had a really, really good summer, and we're glad that you're here with us. We kind of came up with a really cool topic today, and I've been wanting to do this race for a while. I just can't seem to find a team to want to do it with me. So if anybody's interested in the local area and wants to do the Spartan Race, that would be amazing. Contact me at lifebalancenation.com, and I would love for you to do the race with me. I'm looking at July 2022. So
What are the events?
oh well, okay, for the Spartan Race, for the stadium one, well, you got this, basically the stadium is in any major stadium that they pick, whether it's in the US or throughout the world or whatever. So basically, and the running part, the 5K part of it would be running up. I know, would be running up and then running down. They, and you kind of have the team and they break it up in that regard. But the obstacles, I mean, there's a bunch of them, but the main ones you have is the gauntlet, right? So that's carrying that, like a real heavy, like pike, like, it's almost like a large sandbag. It's a long sandbag. So that's one of their featured obstacles, so to speak. You've got the air bike, right? The
assault bike?
Yeah, the assault bike, the air bike. Yeah, same thing. They have that. That's one that's featured. Another featured obstacle, which is kind of cool, but it's pretty regular, is a slam ball.
It's my thing.
I know, it's so good. It is a great exercise.
I have
also,
a 44-pound.
Whenever I see the Spartan races advertised, I always see them like running or crawling through mud. That seems to be like a big thing with it, right?
Yeah, that's one of the races.
Okay.
That's one of the races. I'll let you know in a minute. I'll check that out for you in a second. But you're right, where they're like crawling under nets and like everybody's all like.
Yeah, I saw they even crawl under barbed wire.
Yeah.
It's like super brutal.
Yeah, they have a few of them, and I'll go over that. The other featured obstacle is the multi-rig, which you guys have seen in Ninja Warrior, American Ninja Warrior. You know the rings over the water?
You climb them.
Yeah. You're basically going one, like monkey bars.
Yes, so I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah. So the multi-rig, which I thought was pretty cool, that is another featured obstacle. And then the other featured obstacle is the rolling epic. So what you have on is rollers on your feet, and you roll. Oh yeah, like under your toes, you have rollers like block, and then they have 4 rollers on the bottom, and you're on your hands. So your feet are rolling, but you're walking with your hands. So
It's sort of like a walkout, like a hand walkout.
Yes, it's, pretend you had a towel underneath your toes and you were on a hardwood floor and you're walking with your hands. Your feet would drag, but you'd be walking out with your hands. So apparently one of their obstacles is, I don't know the footage on it, but you walk a certain feet. It's hard. That shit's hard.
If you don't have the core strength, then yeah.
And what kind of surface is that on?
They have, it looks like, what's like that roller rink? It's not a hardwood floor.
Like linoleum?
Yes. It's on a linoleum, and it's hard. It's a lot of core strength, a lot of upper body.
I was gonna say, because if that was on like grass or something, that would be impossible.
You
wouldn't go anywhere.
That would be the bear crawl. That would have to turn into a bear crawl.
Right.
Right, exactly.
But they have a lot more, but those are.
Wait a minute.
Huh?
It's 3.5 mile run.
It's a 3-1. It's a 5K, and then
5K.
Yeah, and then you have your 20 obstacles afterwards. But remember, it's within the stadium confines. So
okay, so let me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you're not going to have the mud that you were asking about, or the grass or whatnot. These are all more. This is more like chariot like.
But that's the most basic one, right? Because I think they have other levels where it goes to like 8 miles, then like 13, and they add more and more obstacles to those.
100%.
So does the 3K run? Is it just run and that's it, or is it running?
No, there's
all around.
The sprint is a 5K, which is a 3-1 run, and then 20 obstacles. That's on a flat surface. That's like basically outside, like in the park, so to speak. Then your stadium is your next race up. So that's a 5K, which is a 3.1 run, race. But you're running in the stadium, up and down the stadium bleachers, which is a totally, totally hard, plus your 20 obstacles. Then the next level up, there's a city, which is not a big deal, but the super, which I thought was pretty interesting. It's a 10K with 25 obstacles.
Yeah, no, that's not happening with me. The first one, I think I could do.
The sprint or the stadium?
What's the lesser running one?
There's not. You have it's standard 5K 3.1.
I think I could do the 3.1. I'd have to condition myself to run like that and eat enough food so I don't burn as much muscle, but I could probably do it. So
the sprint is on the flat. It's the same difference. The sprint is on the flat surface, and the stadium is basically up and down. However, it's all 3.1 any way you look at it.
All right, July 2022.
July 22.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm in.
Yes, I love it. I think it's in Detroit, the one that they're having.
Now we got to go run through Detroit. Come on.
Can't have shit in Detroit.
He thought that they were gonna have it at MetLife Stadium.
Yeah, I did. I'll
tell you what. I'll find it real quick. All right, because the last one that I looked here near me. Here we go. We don't want 2021. It's way too close. We need time.
Yeah, way too close. Absolutely not.
But we've got. Here we go. November. Oh, okay. April 2022. This is
birthday month.
Oh, yes, and check this out. But I don't know. We won't be able to do this because this is Beast and Ultra and Kids Race. It's in Vernon, New Jersey, and I know you're not doing Beast and Ultra.
What's Beast? What the hell is that?
Do you want to know what the Beast one is? I'll show you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
The audience wants to want to know too.
Dude, that's gonna be running up mountains. If it's in Vernon, New Jersey.
21K.
Good point. Oh, get the hell out of here.
With 30 obstacles.
The obstacles I don't see a problem being, but no. My knees will fall apart, they'll shatter, I'll melt into a freaking ball of pain.
You were questioning
that ain't
the 5K.
happening.
So I was like, well, you were questioning the 5K.
I can do a 5K. I can't do, that's insane.
That insanity.
Well,
yeah.
By the way, they base everything on strength, endurance, speed, and time. So this one, the particular beast, is 3 on strength, 3 on endurance, which I can totally understand, and then 2 on speed and 2 on time.
Is this the one you're talking about that you want to do in July?
No, the one that I want to do in July has, I think it's more, 2 on strength, 1 on endurance, because it's only a 5K, 3 on speed, and 1 on time. So basically what they're looking for your team is more of speed. Then you have to be strong because you have to be able to get through the obstacles. And then endurance and time kind of, they kind of lag behind because they only rate it as a 1. But
I can condition myself to do this.
You can completely do it. I think we should totally. I've been thinking about it. I think
Sean?
we do it. Sean's like, no.
Yeah, don't look at me.
Why?
I'm out of
Why?
shape.
Come on,
okay.
Sean.
But I can get you like physically trained to do it.
Yeah.
I'll think about it, but I'm not committing right now.
Come on, Sean.
Come on, Sean.
You can do it.
Not committing right now.
Peer pressure.
Not committing right now. We'll
Don't
think
be a
about
pussy,
it.
Sean.
I'm a pussy. I'm a big fat pussy.
Hey.
You can. What's it?
Hey.
I fully know. At least I know what I am. Right? Like.
Listen, I'm not exactly made for running. I'm more for like throwing a tire or pushing a car.
I know you are.
I can do this, and you can do it.
I think Sean should totally. Come on, Sean.
You're not gonna get me to commit here. You guys gotta move on for now.
So I'm looking. I just want to be clear on this, where the nearest one is the Spartan Race that will be coming up, which I think would be awesome. Okay, so we have the October 2021 is not going to work.
No.
Yeah.
Let's just do the July one. If we have to travel to Detroit,
Okay.
It's probably 6 hours, and I won't kill you.
I think it'll be fun. I think it would be a lot of fun.
Detroit is much more than 6 hours.
Oh, really?
Much more.
I will put more information on the closest stadium and/or sprint Spartan race that's closest to us, because I would like to do one next summer, and Chris is definitely in. So any listeners out there that want to join us, you can check out next week when we launch, and I'll send that out. We'll have the information on our Facebook page and on Instagram and the show notes. Just a little, so really cool stuff. There's
I'm imagining too that like one of the reasons that they don't have many local to here is probably because of the pandemic, and as things go on, they're probably going to have more like in this area sooner than we think, because my friends used to go to these like all the time in New York and Delaware and places that are like more manageable.
Right. Well,
who knows what time it goes on? There may be some new ones posted.
Well, there might be, because actually I was just looking now, in October, next month, they have a beast, a sprint, a super, and an ultra in Vernon, but that's next month, so that's obviously way too soon. But the following summer I think would be awesome, so we'll wait for some new posts, and I'm definitely in. Chris is in, so we'll have that on our Facebook page and Instagram, so you guys can check that out. So yeah, the Spartan races are really, really amazing. I did want to touch on real quick, because there's a lot of them, but I just want to real quick go over like the ultra. I'll tell you what that is. So the ultra consists of, and God bless these people, It's amazing. It's 50K. It's a 50K and 60 obstacles. You have their main obstacles are Stairway to Sparta. So in essence, what they're doing is they're climbing bleachers and then they're coming over the other side. Then you've got the box. So what you're doing is you're climbing the rope all the way up to the box. They have that on Ninja Warrior. I'm a Ninja Warrior fan. You've got your farmer's carry. So you're carrying logs.
How much are the logs?
Doesn't say.
I used to do 300 pounds in each arm.
Why do I believe that?
Because I used to be strong man.
You are strong man.
No, not what I used to be.
You are ripped. You look amazing.
I'm ripped, yes, but thank you.
You're welcome. Just take
Strong
the
man, I was
compliment.
275, 280.
You look good.
Thank you.
We've got a vertical cargo plus, which is basically a very insane, like, you know what it looks like? It looks like, the fishing, what is it? The fishing.
The net?
No, the box. You know the box that they put the crabs in the pots?
The bushel?
Yeah, it looks like a huge cage that you have to climb. It's like
Insane.
It looks freaking nuts. And then you've got your sandbag carry, and I'm sure that is like 1,000,000 pounds. Then
that's nothing.
Then you've got, okay, yeah. So there's a trifecta. So the ultra main one.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is there like relays where somebody can do the running portion, or because some of my clients who are Ironman competitors do that?
That's a good question. And I was looking that up. I was trying to find more about that, and I really didn't see. They explained how you can train for it.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm thinking, and I don't know for sure, because it's a shorter race. I mean, it's only 3.1 miles and an obstacle, and 20 obstacles rather. I don't know if that's a relay team or not. I know the larger ones, I'm sure they are. But
because I would be able to kill the strength part of it, maybe the endurance. I mean, not the obstacles. I don't think would ever be a problem for me. It's the running, but I'm gonna do it. But I was always like, I was thinking, because my Ironman athletes, a couple of them are swimmers only. Yeah. So one guy is a sprinter. One guy, a runner. One guy does the swimming, and another guy does the biking.
Right.
And funny enough, the swimmer, the guy's enormous.
Really?
But he swims like Aquaman. But he's stupid jacked now, like really jacked.
And he still swims?
Oh yeah. He's been swimming since he was in college. He's 63 now.
God bless him. Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
He's fast. Where does he practice to swim though?
Navasink and where I work out of the gym up in Tinton Falls. Excuse me, the Swim Club Fitness Center.
Oh yeah,
it's very upscale. It's really nice.
Yeah, I know where that's at. That's cool. So, good for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because
it's hard. That's, in races like that, it's just hard to get anybody to swim. Not many people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ironman competitions, the swimming part, I wouldn't know anything about. You'd have me definitely would be lost there for sure.
The guy's got endurance like crazy.
That's awesome. Very cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if anybody out there is interested in doing the ultra, that's the Mac one. That's the Mac Daddy. 50K, 60 obstacles.
The Grand Poobah.
That's the Grand Poobah of the Spartan races. So I just thought it would be fun to set up our race for next summer. So
I'm in.
That's awesome. I'm in too. And we'll have that information on, like I said, on the Facebook and the Instagram, a fitness lifestyle page.
How are you going to train for it?
How is it?
How are you going to train?
Hard.
How?
Well, I'm gonna go through strength, endurance, and speed. Well, I'm gonna start with speed. I mean, I'm a runner by default, so that.
So what is your weakest category?
Probably strength.
I would work on that first. Everything else will fall into place.
I can agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
And you only need 4 to 5, 6 movements.
Upper body strength. That's I think. I mean, would be the hardest.
If you condition if you train, you only need 6 to 8 movement patterns twice a week, and then focus on the endurance part of it.
You think twice a week's enough?
I do. Many of my clients have so many busy schedules that they're only able to do to work out 2 days a week workout with me. So it's usually a full body consisting of 6 movements, basically compound exercises like the squat, bench, deadlift, overhead press, at least those 4 in one way or another. Right. And then after that, we would focus on the weak spots, or I take a few minutes to do whatever they want to choose. Most of the time, it's men with they want to do arms, and women they want to do ass.
Of course.
Yeah, ass.
I know. I heard it. I'm down with that. I agree. Everybody wants a nice booty.
Well, yeah, and if you have a strong ass, you have a strong squat. So it kind of works in conjunction with each other. What?
You gotta take that out.
The logic is flawless.
It's true. Strong ass, strong squat.
I thought you said.
What?
I thought you said squats. Sean, you've got to edit this. I thought you said squat.
No, leave it in, Sean. Leave it in.
No, this has got to stay in. This is the kind of goals that people come here for.
I'm sorry, but I totally was like, that's why I started dying.
What did you think I said?
Wow.
Then you said twat.
Where is my mind?
Where is my mind?
Anyway, that's great. So, yeah, you're right. Actually, we could talk about it another time, but firing up your glutes. I know sometimes if people are misaligned, it's hard. It's hard for me to fire up my glutes. We could set that for another podcast because there's a lot of women that I've spoken to that have a hard time firing up their glutes, me being one of them. We'll have that stay tuned for another day. We'll have that in.
I usually just put a lighter to my ass and heart.
But we want to wrap this up, you guys. Thank you. We just wanted to give a shout out. I just wanted to let you know that Life Balance Nation, my baby, we're offering corporate stretching sessions in the office and for remote workers. It's anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes, and it gets your company up, gets them out of the chair, gets them moving, because sometimes they're not getting enough movement throughout the day, and that's very, very important. So we're offering that now, and you can reach me at info@lifebalancenation.com. I'm also on Facebook, Life Balance Nation, and on Instagram. So I'd love to hear from you guys. And Chris?
I have my studio in Brick. I work out of people's homes sometimes, and I work mainly out of Tinton Falls if I'm not here. So, and in the upcoming weeks, I have a bunch of programs coming out for priority specialization programs to hit the glutes, the legs, arms, and then I'm still working on a complete power building system. And that should be coming out probably by October, November.
Awesome.
Complete with charts, videos, training logs, an ebook. It's going to be one complete system. And I can be reached at marzarellafitness.com. And I'm on Facebook under @marzarellafitness, and Instagram, same name, Marzarella_fitness. And if I ever get back on Facebook, because I'm banned for 30 days again,
Gail,
you can reach out to me there as well. And that's what I got. Sean?
Well, if anyone is looking to start a podcast such as this one, you can reach me at Sean Malloy, MOLLOY 91 at gmail.com. I'll get you up and running. I'll show you the basics, how to script an episode. I'll do all your editing for you, show you how to get it to Apple Podcasts and Spotify, which is trickier than you might think. And yeah, you should do it because I know a lot of people have great ideas to get out there.
And because Sean said so.
Absolutely. Shauno is the best. I love Sean.
He's all right.
I love you guys. This is the best. So glad we're back together.
Group hug.
Group hug. You guys, thank you so much for being with us today. Also, too, I did want to mention we are on YouTube. So we will have that link in the show notes on both the Facebook and Instagram page. If you are a visual listener, which I know some of you are, you can listen and or watch us sit here and hang out and on our YouTube channel. So thank you so much, you guys. We're glad that you're here, and we will see you on the flip side. Bye.
Bye-bye.